Hello everybody and welcome back to the world's greatest trainer tournament. We are now in the semi-finals. We have our semi-finalists. We have myself, Professor Oak, Lieutenant Surge, and Silver. Who will win the world's greatest trainer tournament? Who will be crowned king and who will win? The rules are simple. First to get 3 points proceeds into the finals. There'll only be 2 victors overall. Let's see who has what it takes. It is time to get our matchups prepared and see who will be facing who. Okay, so the first matchup in the semi-finals is going to be... It is going to be Silver. And who will their opponent be? Silver's opponent is going to be... It looks like Lieutenant Surge. And that means the next matchup will be myself versus Professor Oak. With that said, let's get this underway. Okay, here we have our matchups. The first match is Silver versus Lieutenant Surge. Who will claim their first victory in the semi-finals. Let's get this underway. Okay, the teams are locked in. The wheels decided I'll be controlling Silver in this battle. Can Silver claim a victory over Lieutenant Surge? Let's find out.
This free battle is about to get underway. A hot battle involving the hopeful champs of tomorrow has just started.
And Silver leads off with Sneasel. Who will Lieutenant Surge lead off with? Lieutenant Surge leads off with the Ampharos. Sneasel goes for the Ice Beam.
What's the opening gambit?
It does some decent damage, but not really much. As out comes a Thunderbolt from the Ampharos. That does some solid damage, but Sneasel's able to hold on. Could it possibly get a freeze with an Ice Beam? That could be devastating. It does as well. That is going to suck for the Ampharos.
It can't move. Being icebound will make this a one-sided battle. Will this ice ever melt?
It stays frozen. It's hitting Power Dark. Again, doing very little damage to the Ampharos as it seems to be far too tanky for Sneasel to break through. Another Ice Beam. It does some damage, but Ampharos holds on. It's still frozen though.
A hot battle is unfolding.
Another Ice Beam. As Ampharos is left with a sliver, can it break out? No, it can't as it is frozen solid. Never mind, no, it was defrosted, it broke free. Sneasel goes for the Hidden Power Dark. And down goes the Ampharos. Sneasel able to pick up a KO for Silver early, thanks to that freeze.
That KO will bring out a new Pokemon.
Next out comes the Jolteon, however.
The heated action continues.
It goes for a Thunderbolt here. That does a solid amount of damage to the Sneasel, but it holds on. It goes for the Ice Beam. Could it get another freeze? It'd be cheeky. It does not, however, but it does some damage to the Jolteon at least, which is better than nothing. Unfortunately, Jolteon does outspeed here. And that's going to be the end of the Sneasel.
Yes, it's going down. Which Pokemon will join the battle now? They're ready to go.
The next Pokemon to come out is Magneton.
Sparks are flying from both competitors.
As Jolteon uses Swagger here.
Look at that swagger. Oh, it's confusion.
The attack of the Magneton goes up. It can hit itself in confusion. That is devastating. That's going to do some good damage at +2 attack.
These Pokemon are equally fit. There's plenty of fight left in both of them.
However, Jolteon goes for the Thunderbolt here. Going on the offensive now. It doesn't do much, but no longer confused. It breaks out the confusion, and Magneton goes for the Thunder Wave.
A hot battle is unfolding.
Magneton is now faster as it sets up the rain dance.
Oh, look. There is a sudden
How will they respond? They go for the Thunderbolt. Unfortunately, it doesn't do much as Magneton's able to hold on.
They're both hanging tough.
And Magneton begins to strike back, striking with a Thunder. It does a decent jump, but not enough to the Jolteon, but it gets fully paralyzed. That is unfortunate. It's a 5 versus 5 battle, but it could become a 5 versus 4. It's a matter of who takes out who first. Magneton goes for the Thunder. It doesn't do enough as Jolteon still stands. It goes for the Thunderbolt. If it gets a power hit, it can turn it around, but Magneton is able to hold on.
The heated action
That is unfortunate for the Jolteon as Magneton goes for a Thunder once again.
Here it comes. Thunder.
And that's gonna collide thanks to the rain. And down goes Jolteon, making it a 5 versus 4 battle. Silver putting up a fierce fight against Lieutenant Surge and his electric types.
Oh, it's Electro.
But this time out comes the Electrode. Electrode looking to capitalize on the rain. That is a smart move.
But the other one
It
looks
goes
tired.
first and it goes for the Thunder.
What'll it do?
And that is going to devastate the Magneton.
Quick collapse. So, what will be the next Pokemon? The Pokemon have been chosen.
Next up comes the Gengar.
The rain finally stops.
But the rain comes to an
Pokemon of
end.
different types are squaring off in battle.
Gengar's faster, it goes for the Psychic.
That inflicted some
Actually, it's not, it seems it went for the counter. Or the Miracle.
Miracle.
That's going to strike back.
That was good.
That does some solid damage to the Gengar.
It's a fierce battle.
As this time it's going straight for the Thunder. That should take it out of that range. And unfortunately it does as the Gengar goes down.
Knockout.
Lieutenant Surge resembling some form of control on the battlefield.
That KO will bring out a new Pokemon.
As it is now a 4 versus 3 matchup.
Oh, it's Feraligatr.
Out comes the Feraligatr.
The white-hot battle continues.
Feraligatr unfortunately is slower and Thunder is going to come out from the Electrode. It connects, it gets a paralysis on top.
It corrected its status.
Miracle
using
Berry
Spell
procs, preventing the paralysis, but still the damage is done. Out comes the Earthquake, will it take it down?
Bullseye.
It will not as Electrode is able to hold on.
Heated action continues.
If it hits Thunder here, Feraligatr goes down. And it connects, that is unfortunate.
And down it goes.
The Electrode is absolutely devastating. As now there are only 2 Pokemon left.
For each side.
Out comes the Alakazam.
Has to make up for lost ground. There's a big HP difference between the two combatants.
As Electro goes for the Thunder, it's faster. It connects and it paralyzes. It gets the paralysis, that is devastating. That's going to shut down the Alakazam with its speed
A
advantage
psychic blast.
on the rest of the team.
Yes, it's a hit. Yes.
That is unfortunate as now Alakazam and Crobat are all that stand between Lieutenant Surge and his electric types, but unfortunately the damage has already been done.
Pokemon will appear next.
Crobat will not be able to put up much of a fight here.
Oh, it's Magneton!
And out comes the Magneton.
The number of remaining Pokemon
And that's
is
going to
2
seal the
to 3.
deal, as there is no way that Alakazam can bring it down. Neither can the Crobat either, so that means, unfortunately for Silver,
What good?
he's going to receive his first loss here, as down goes the Alakazam.
There's only one Pokemon
And
left
Crobat
to
comes
come up.
onto the field, Lieutenant Surge showing why he's made it to the semi-finals, as he deals with Silver's team with ease. Silver has actually been a fierce competitor throughout most of this tournament, putting in a lot of work.
A flash of Confuse Ray. It's become
Proving that he does not need the legendaries Ho-Oh, Lugia, and Mewtwo to be strong. Unfortunately, Confuse Ray is not going to be enough as it breaks out of confusion. It goes for the Thunder. And down goes Crobat. Unfortunately, the Magneton. The Magneton did not do something confusion, and that's going to be the end of Silver, as he gets his first loss in the semi-finals. Lieutenant Surge claiming victory. That was an interesting battle. The next matchup is going to be myself versus Professor Oak. We have not had a single battle throughout this whole entire tournament, as we were both undefeated up until the quarterfinals. I still haven't been defeated, but Professor Oak received his first loss and barely made it through into the semi-finals. But now it's time for our matchup. Who will win? Myself versus Professor Oak. Can he give me my first loss here and get his first victory point in the semi-finals? With that said, let's get this underway. Okay, the teams are locked in. My team versus Professor Oak. Our first time fighting together. We made it all the way to the semi-finals to have this face-off. It would have been more epic if it had been the finals, because that could have been really cool for our first ever match, but unfortunately not so. With that said, let's get this underway.
This free battle is about to get underway. A hot battle involving the
Can I beat Professor Oak?
has just started.
Or will I fall here and receive my first loss? So I've so far gone undefeated. They lead off with the Exeggutor. An interesting choice. Exeggutor goes for the Psychic. It does some good damage, but not enough. Snorlax goes for the Body Slam.
What will the trainer do now?
And it gets the Paralysis first turn. That is unfortunate for the Exeggutor. Snorlax goes for another Body Slam. It's paralyzed now, so it gets to go first. And it gets the full power on top of it. Exeggutor so far unable to do anything. The Snorlax goes for another Body Slam.
There's the attack.
That does some solid damage, but Exeggutor holds on. It goes for the Explosion, folks. What a devastating turn of events, as Snorlax is going to go down to that.
Down it goes.
And it is now a 5 versus 5 as Professor Oak resets the field.
Unbelievable. They both go down. Oh my, this is one wild situation. The next Pokemon is ready. Oh, it's
The next
Gyarados.
Pokemon to come out is the Gyarados for Professor Oak. So out comes my Exeggutor.
They're both hanging tough.
Gyarados goes for the Ice Beam.
What to do?
That is a solid blow, but it's not enough. As my Exeggutor goes for a Sleep Powder. Will he put it to sleep here? It does. That is unfortunate for Gyarados. As some leftovers recovery happens nicely for my Exeggutor.
Affect this battle. It's fast asleep and can't be moved.
I go for the Psychic here.
What's this?
It does a good chunk of damage, but it's not enough.
Sparks are flying from both competitor. It's still...
Unfortunately, the Gyarados wakes up here. I go for another Psychic. That does a solid blast of damage to the Gyarados there.
It's a fierce battle.
However, Gyarados is faster. It's going to wake up. It goes for the Ice Beam. It connects. It does some good damage. My Exeggutor, though, goes for the Sleep Powder again. I knew it would wake up this turn, so I made sure to hit it again. That is unfortunate. That's going to mean I can take out the Gyarados here. That is wonderful for me. It stays fast asleep. I go for a Giga Drain for a bit of HP.
There's the attack. That was a glancing blow.
Did a nice chunk. That one the leftovers would get me up a bit.
One Pokemon is still
It could wake up here and get some more damage in. It does not though. That means I got that free recovery from the Giga Drain. I'm going to use Psychic to finish it off. But that, unfortunately, the Gyarados is down.
So, what will be the next Pokemon?
However, Professor Oak responds with the Arcanine.
They're both hanging tough. They prepare for battle.
However, not so fast, because I am switching out my Exeggutor. And out comes my Gyarados. The boss is on the field, ladies and gentlemen. It goes for a Fire Blast. It doesn't do much.
How will this Pokemon switch affect the flow of battle?
Arcanine sets up the Sunny Day, though.
Turn harsh.
That is unfortunate for me, because I've gone for the Waterfall.
That attack just bounced
Fortunately, it doesn't do much under the sun. That is quite devastating for me.
There's plenty of fight left in both.
Arcanine also goes for the Reflect. It is shutting me down, folks.
It's better protected against physical.
Right as I went for the return.
How's that? A light hit.
That doesn't do much damage at all thanks to that Reflect. This is unfortunate for me.
Sparks are flying from both competitors.
Arcanine goes for the Fire Blast under the sun. That's going to hurt.
What's next?
Regardless if I'm a Water type.
Not very
That
effective.
does a lot of damage. Gyarados goes for the Waterfall.
There's the shot.
It's a critical hit, folks. That was nice. The sun reduced the damage, but we got it low. Gyarados might pick up a KO if Arcanine misses.
There's the attack. Whoop.
It does. We go for the Waterfall.
Waterfall attack.
But Arcanine holds on thanks to the sunny day.
Whoa, that was close. The white-hot battle continues.
Arcanine goes for a Fire Blast again, but under the sun, I don't think it's enough. It is not, as Gyarados holds on. It goes for the Waterfall. That's going to take Arcanine down.
That's it. Oh, and down it goes.
Boss proving he is the boss when he comes out of that Pokeball.
There's a distinct difference in the number of
He
remaining
is my ace,
Pokemon
folks.
for each side.
My favorite Pokemon, Gyarados.
It has to make
But
up
out
for
comes the
lost
Tauros
ground.
now, and I know Tauros is
Sunlight
definitely
has grown
faster.
weaker.
So this is the end of my
With the harsh
Gyarados.
sunlight softening, the battle conditions appear to be changing.
Out comes the Body Slam.
Body slam. Yes, it's a hit.
That does some great damage to my Gyarados and takes it down.
Which Pokemon will join the battle now? Okay.
Okay, and I go into my Rhydon.
Reflect appears to have
Reflect
worn
wears off. That is brilliant for me.
a clash of different Pokemon types.
Tauros goes for the Surf, though.
This attack.
Did not see that coming. I went for the counter. That's not going to do anything because that is a special move, not physical. That is unfortunate as I'm going to get no damage on this Tauros right now. It's going to pick up a free KO.
Ride that surf.
Down goes my Rhydon.
That KO will bring out a new Pokemon. What will be next?
In that case, I'm going to go out into the Exeggutor.
Pokemon appears with a cry. It restored HP with some leftovers. It's a fierce battle.
As it goes for the Body Slam.
What'll it do?
Unfortunately, it doesn't do too much damage. I'm going to get off the sleep powder. Will it work here? It does, and Tauros goes to sleep. Leftovers recovery is going to help me out a bit here.
Certainly make the action one-sided. It's fast asleep.
Unfortunately, Tauros is fast asleep and can't do anything. I go for the Giga Drain for a bit of sustain.
What now? The hit lands right off.
It does a good chunk and gets me a bit of HP. Lovely.
Sparks are flying from both competitors. It's still snoozing.
Unfortunately, Tauros stays asleep. I'm going for a Giga Drain once again. I'll be back to full health after this.
What's this?
Pretty much.
Hit! That inflicted some damage. The white-hot battle continues. It woke up.
And it finally wakes up with a vengeance. Body Slam on its mind. Can it get the power here? It does not. That is unfortunate. And then Exeggutor's going to take it down with a Psychic Blast.
Yes, it's a hit.
Oh no, it's not. Tauros hangs on with the Focus Band. That is crazy, ladies and gentlemen. It's still here. It's going to get some more damage on the Exeggutor.
What's next? That was a
No power once again. That's unfortunate. As Exeggutor's going to go for the Giga Drain for the 1 HP. Because why not?
Oh, it has no strength left.
Tauros goes down.
We're eagerly awaiting the appearance of the next Pokemon. Oh,
As out comes the Nidoking.
A hot battle is unfolding.
Nidoking goes for the Flamethrower.
Vicious attack. Bam! That worked perfectly.
It does a good chunk of damage, but Exeggutor holds on. And it goes for the Explosion. Will this take it down or leave it on a sliver of HP? Nidoking is unable to withstand the force of the explosion and it goes down. How unfortunate for Professor Oak as his ace falls.
Double knockout. Oh my! This is one wild situation. The Pokemon have been chosen.
However, unfortunately for Professor Oak, like Red, I have a Charizard. And against his last Pokemon, Venusaur, that is not a good matchup, folks.
Pokemon. The number of remaining Pokemon is 2 to 1.
Charizard goes for the Fire Blast.
There it goes.
It's a solid blow. Will it take it down in one hit? No, Venusaur holds on. It goes for the toss-in, but the damage has already been done.
The poison will steadily weaken the victim. It restored HP with some leftovers.
However, Charizard will finish it off here. It goes for the Wing Attack, a guaranteed hit. And that will bring the Venusaur down to that range of HP. And Professor Oak receives his first loss, and I get my first point in the semi-finals.
And there goes the battle.
Unfortunately for Professor Oak, he could not beat me. And I maintain my flawless record with 0 losses. Okay, let's see who will be facing who in part 2. The first match is going to be Professor Oak. And Professor Oak's opponent is going to be... It looks like it's going to be a rematch, folks. As the first matchup is myself versus Professor Oak once again. That means there's also going to be a rematch between Silver and Lieutenant Surge. With that said, I'm going to call the episode here. If you've enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below who you think will win this tournament. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day. Peace.
Yeah, they call me the Blood Boss, the Mad Boss, the Savage with the Gyarados. As I will make you blast off harder than your last loss. Teach you a lesson like you won't want your life.